Hey guys, welcome back, and today another quick video because we are only 4 days away from MGO3. In today's video it was going to be something else, but I'm going to change it just because of some new information that came out. I don't know if you were aware, but today was MGO Community Day over in LA, Los Angeles, and Konami or Kojima Productions invited a couple of guys from the MGO community, from MGO forums and MGOLeague.com, and just some other guys I'm not too familiar with, to go and play the game, get their first impressions of it. And they were kind of liaisons for us, the community, and we were asking them questions, which then they asked the devs, and they would answer some of them if they could. But before going on any further, I just want to let you know the gameplay in the background right now is Boss. He's running around in Africa, and I'm going to show you how to get the Snake Eater cassette tape if you have not gotten it yet, because it's such a good song. Alright, so going back to the topic, like I said, some fans went over to LA and got to play MGO3, and they got to give us their first-hand impressions of the game. And yeah, so there's just some stuff I want to talk about that. So quickly, let's just go off and knock off the bad stuff first. I'd rather get the bad out. We did find out some sad news that clans, survival, and text chat are not going to be out when the game debuts, and there's a chance that they might not even be in the game at all. But that's I wouldn't say never because it's still too early for that. But yeah, so it won't be out when the game comes out October 6th. I did read that the tournament will be returning, but we're not too sure on the timeline on how quickly that will return. And for survival, I'm not too bummed out about it right now, just because survival wasn't out when MGO2 came out initially, I believe. I don't think it did come out until the first DLC came out, and that's when survival started. But I could be mistaken, I can't recall, it's such a long time ago. So there's still hope for some survival down the line. And text chat might make a return, but there's no guarantee at this point, but it's not looking good. One of the guys that did go out and play the game in LA, he said that the text chat isn't really needed, that the way the game is set up, there's more than sufficient ways to get the communication, get your thoughts reached out to other players, which is great and all if it is true, but the text chat just went a step further than that. You know, it not only gave you a way to say, hey, there's somebody to your left behind that building or whatever, but you got to build friendships. You know, you could talk about food, you could talk about games, other games, anime, whatever, really, and you just gotta build bonds. And like, I don't know if there's any other game that has that kind of bridge that can bring two people together, because most time if you play like another game like Call of Duty or whatever, you just go on there for a couple of hours, a couple minutes, just, you know, play around, mess around, and then leave. There's no really communication going on. But if you played MGO2 back in the day, you can go in a lobby and people just talking about random stuff, and then you spark a conversation with somebody, and then you guys became friends on PSN. But with MGO3, there's going to be some new people coming in, and, you know, it's not going to be the same, I think. So hopefully they do bring it back. They said there was a chance that us as a community could voice our opinions louder, and they might bring stuff back. But I don't know. We've been saying we want text chat since like MGO2 closed down, and they didn't bring it back, so who knows. And continuing with the clans, I don't know how clans are out. If survival does return down the line, I hope there's a patch and update that includes some clans aspect to it. Just by adding clans, not having clans actually, makes the game a little bit less exciting. There's no drama, there's no rivalry out there, you know. With the clans installed into the game, it just makes it that much better. It makes it that much more competitive. One thing I can't remember if I read it or not, but hopefully, I think I recall now, there isn't a D-level aspect to the game, which is not, I don't know, I'm not really a fan of that. I like it if you D-level or level up if you do good enough. If you're doing bad, you know, you should go down until you get your skill straight, you know. But I don't know, if they do bring survival, maybe they bring some kind of ranking system. I understand if they don't bring survival out right away. Hopefully the ranking system does come out with that so they can balance it, because there were some issues with the GP issue. If you're like a group of level 18s and then you played a group of level 8s, you know, you all will get minus even if you won. So hopefully they're still filling out the formula for that kind of issues. But yeah, those are just some of the things I wanted to talk about today. What are some things you hope that get put in the game later on with updates, or something that you already know that is in the game that you just really want to try out? If you do want more info on the MGO Community Day, you can go to Twitter and just follow MGO online. They got some people linked and you can just read all the comments, all the tweets. Or you can go to MGO League or the forum site, 2 different websites, and you can just find out all the information. There's just a lot of input going on right now, so I can't really give you everything because I still don't know everything myself, but I just wanted to give you guys that update that did happen today. And that's the end of today's video. If you guys did like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys didn't, well, too bad, too sad. Until next time, peace.